Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Joey Plays and Builds, and today, episode 4, Prehistoric Adventure. We are in the entrance. Still, nothing changed, but I just want to let you guys open your ears a little bit. You guys hear those beautiful noises in the background? Those bellowing noises? Those are what we are going to discuss in today's video. Brachiosaurus, one of my favorite dinosaurs. I'm pretty sure everyone's favorite dinosaurs. I just love it. It's like you could hear them. And one thing I really loved in zoos is before you're entering a park, you could already hear the animals. And to me, that's kind of like a very exciting time because now you're already motivated to see whatever animals in there. So we have a hotel here, which is also a viewing gallery. Let's see if it has a good view. No, there it's a bad view. um, but these hotels could be a really good viewing gallery, and I usually use these mostly throughout my exhibits. It just feels more natural than a regular viewing gallery, in my opinion. I mean, you could use like a viewing tower and all that stuff, but I just love using the hotels as my personal viewing gallery. So this attraction here is called Brachiosaurus Island. It's a walkway exhibit into an hotel, and something for me at least. Usually, like in theme parks, especially a theme park. Oh, yeah, I know. There's a Brachiosaurus there. This guy is really excited. Oh, look at that! I really like how we have more animations because I'm pretty sure these type of animations for our guests wasn't in the first game nor in when the game came out. I believe. I don't know. I never seen that happen. But we have a herd of Brachiosaurus, and like I mentioned, having hotels is very convenient, especially if you're staying more than 2 days. I mean, you should be staying more than 2 days. You can't see each and every park in one single day. That's impossible. But look at this view here. Herd of Brachiosaurus just roaming around while you're lounging at your little hotel room. I don't know. The only problem is that they will be really loud during the night, so it's probably hard to sleep, or probably easy to sleep. I mean, maybe these type of soothing noises help people to sleep. Look at that! Oh, they're everywhere. I love it. So this is Brachiosaurus Island, as I mentioned, and yeah, they could walk around. I was so scared that she was getting squished, but no. So Brachiosaurus is considered a gentle giant, as you may or may not know. So I'm pretty sure these people are safe, and the Brachiosaurus know that they ain't gonna squish anybody. And plus, why would you be close to a 4-ton behemoth? Look at that! Oh my goodness! I wanna let it go. I want to let it go across me. Oh, look at that! Oh my goodness! Remember that scene in the Disney's Dinosaur, the movie, where Aladar was like right in beneath what's her name? Is it Bailey, the Brachiosaurus? Very underrated film. I really love that movie. Oh, okay. Look at that, they're running in herds. So they do move in herds. I would love it like if there's like a group of people right here just admire the beauty and the size, probably take some pictures. But yeah, so Brachiosaurus Island. I want to do a little sky view of what I have right over here. So this is their enclosure, just this area. I didn't really satisfy their needs. I think I gave up on that idea a long time ago. They only have like 12% of tall nut. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, as far as I am concerned, those these stats don't really matter anymore. So, I mean, it does bother me somewhat, but it's it's really not that important anymore. It's just sandbox mode anyways. So here you go. This is the island. And I want, again, like I want something for my entrance, a dinosaur that would get you into the mood of what you're going to see right into the park. So when you reserve your hotel, you got your stuff ready, then you get into the other part of the section wherever you want to go into this prehistoric adventure. We're gonna go uphill because we're gonna go to the safari walkway. And as I mentioned earlier, I hope we do get customable size in the future because the size that we have right now, it's only limited. I would love this could be like the safari park, you know. So we're going to the safari park right over here, and now look at the people. They're so admired by the Struthiomimus down in the bottom. Go up into this hill again. I wish we do have more customized signs, but the signs say "Welcome to the Safari Walkway." It's a basically a walkway where you could see tons and tons of animals. Here's another view of the Brachiosaurus. Just love their bellowing noises. And you could get a glimpse of what you're going to see right here over here. This is based on a zoo that I went not long ago. It's San Francisco Zoo. It's a very small little zoo, but they have this lovely walkway African safari path we could walk into their enclosure. There's like a variety of African animals, and once I get Planet Zoo, and well, for those who don't know, Planet Zoo will come to consoles, and I'm gonna showcase here in my channel because I love park building, I love zoo buildings, and I love animals. So yeah, it's gonna be featured in this in this channel, and I'll do a lot of park building videos for you guys. I'm so excited. Um, but yeah, so yeah, it's a walkway. Tons of dinosaurs to see. I'm so glad that people are finally coming in because it's been a while since I've been playing this game and there was nobody. Nobody has ever walked into this area, which was making me a little sad. Here's another view of the Brachiosaurus. Now there's no one chilling here, but yeah, there's so many ways to see the Brachiosaurus. So many views. So we're headed into the safari area, and this pathway you could go anywhere you want. You're just going to see as much dinosaurs as you please. We also have a snack bar for you guys, so if you guys want to eat something, I advise you not to feed the dinosaurs. That's one rule that we take that in consideration. We do find people if you guys feed the dinosaurs. So there's your warning. Another thing is that people don't sit here, which is also a shame. What's the point of adding tables and chairs if guests aren't sitting there? And they do sit in, especially if you add any of the hotels, you do see these AIs with the same model sitting on chairs. I would say sitting on chairs. So why couldn't they sit on the decorated chairs, right? Or benches, right? What's the point of having them? Yeah, okay, so we see our first dinosaur. I cracked my voice there. Apologize. Yeah, Draco Rexes. Who is a fan of Draco Rex? I hardly use Draco Rex in my parks. I feel bad. But here we are, we using these lovely dinosaurs. These guys are pain in the butt right away. If you don't close your planters or your rocks, they will find a way to escape. So I added a visible fence there because I was getting really annoyed by them escaping. I'm pretty sure one of them is escaping right now. So hope not. Hopefully you guys will be good little boys and girls. Okay, let's go in their enclosure. I want to showcase the Draco Rex. I want to showcase the Draco Rex. There you go. So yeah, you have to be very precise on your connecting the planters because they can escape just like what I'm doing right now. But I'm too lazy to do all of that, so invisible fence really works out. Yay, Dracorexies! So their skin pattern, I base it on the environment that they're living in. Since this is like a very marshy, greenish, brownish environment, I tend to blend it with the color of the dinosaurs. It makes sense, right? Since these guys are very small and defenseless, they don't have a lot of option other than run and hide. And I think camouflaging into the environment, it's gonna be confusing for the carnivores to actually, you know, try to hunt them. Just like the animals of today. Little details like that, I kind of like pay attention to. Oh, we have a tank here. So the again, just like the environment and the colors, the notosaurus, which is obviously a very bulky unit of a dinosaur, they're not really as fast as like the Draco Rex. So they couldn't run away from the carnivores. But what they could do is either one, defend themselves from them or blend in with the environment. So I based on their skin pattern, like this rock over here. So if they couldn't run, they could try to blend in with the rock and hide, and so the carnivores would not notice the notosaurus is there. Again, see, attention to details for my dinosaurs. I mean, in game it's pretty much useless. They don't blend in at all, but it's just something to for me to think about. Just like in everyday animals, and they do tend to camouflage the environment. Hey, little buddy. Notosaurus is another dinosaur that I felt like it's been lost in the shuffle. We have like 100 plus dinosaurs in this game, and Notosaurus is possibly not in everybody's best list. I will not say they're in the worst list as well. They're right in between, but mainly in the low, right? But these guys are pretty cool. They don't really do anything in game. I don't think they defend themselves from predators like the Ankylosaurus. Their designs are okay, but they're not. They don't stand out like Sauropelta with their huge spikes and their shoulder pads, or Ankylosaurus with their clubs. So they're just in the middle. Skin pattern wise, not really my favorite. But they're adorable. Look at their little pupil eyes. Hello, buddy. Okay, so that's the Notosaurus and Draco Rex. And they could expand. This habitat is really huge despite the first person view. It's a really huge habitat for them to roam. They can't roam in the pathway though, that's only for the humans to walk, but they could walk around the path. And I'll show that in when I do the first sky view later on. Let's go up here in the tower. So you get a sky view of some of the dinosaurs that we could see here. We already mentioned the Notosaurus and the Draco Rex, but we also have some Hadrosaurus here as well. Maiasaura, Corythosaurus, and Parasaurolophus. I'm sorry, my voice is probably crackling a bit. Just recover from a sickness, and I feel like I'm getting sick again. Hopefully not. And if we have more Hadrosaurus like Lambeosaurus or Saurophus, probably they're gonna be added here. And the reason why I choose these dinosaurs is because, well, the common animal in the animal kingdom are the ungulates, right? Ungulates are hoofs animals like the antelopes, the impalas, buffaloes, rhinos, those type of animals, and they usually hit together in an African safari park. In any zoo that you go, you will see an African safari park, right? So this is what I base on these dinosaurs, since the hadrosaurs, they're, in my opinion, just like the sauropods. I think hadrosaurs and sauropods are the most common dinosaurs. I may or may be wrong with that statement, but that's how I see it. So we have the Parasaurolophus, very common, very well-known dinosaur. They get a lot of love here in this game. There's so many variants of them. Oh, I had mentions here, so you can see I have a little seat here and watch the dinosaurs, why not? For me, at least, I'm one of those peop zoo people that spend time watching the animals instead of rushing. I'm not one of those who see an animal for seconds at a time and then move on to the next one. I like to take my time, take pictures, and just mesmerized by their beauty. It's just like one of those once in a lifetime thing. Because there's, I don't know, in my life, I will go to Africa and see them in the wild, but I felt like the zoo is for that. And it just educates you guys of these type of animals too. Zoos get a lot of bad reps, and I do aware that there's a lot of bad zoos, but there's so many good zoos out there that helps you educate and help you realize the existence of animals and why it's important for them, for our world, and hopefully it will will get you guys to help out saving these animals from extinction. Oh, by the way, these logs, I have a bad, well, love-hate relationship. Like, we really want these logs. They call it fallen trees, so I don't think they're really logs. But these logs have a huge hitbox, by the way. They're really big. It does get annoying sometimes. I don't understand why you can't add them in water. Like, why can't you add them in water? It just doesn't make sense. But there's some benefits with these logs. Especially, you can make some barricades out of them. So if you're tired of these regular old fences, make it these logs just make your habitat more natural and not realistic, far from realistic, but makes it more natural. And I did test them out. Bigger dinosaurs like the sauropods and the hadrosaurs, they cannot cross in here. But smaller dinosaurs like the Draco Rex can. So you have to be very precise. Maybe you could add some rocks in between so they cannot the smaller dinosaurs cannot escape. But I did test out with the bigger dinosaurs and they cannot walk past the logs. So if you want to make an enclosures with the logs, that it really works. Maybe I could make a speed build video, enclosure habitat just using logs alone. That would be fascinating. Then you go up through here again with the hotels, using as my viewing gallery. There's a bunch of them anyway, so yeah, I'm using the hotels as my viewing gallery. We saw a dinosaur right here too. Yay, the iguanodon. So we're heading uphill up to the safari walkway into the Camarasaurus and the iguanodon. The Camarasaurus. Another just like the nodosaurus. I feel like Camarasaurus is not like everybody's favorite, but it's not like everybody's worst. It's like in between. For me personally, I really love the Camarasaurus. Obviously, can't beat the Brachiosaurus by no means, but it's not really a bad dinosaur. So I felt like it's just the design of the Camarasaurus just turns people off. It's like a smaller version of Brachiosaurus. But I really like prehistoric kingdom version of the Camarasaurus. And we have them right over here. It's the neck and the body. It just looks so weird. I think that's what turns people off. I don't know. What is your opinion of the Camarasaurus? Do you hate it? Do you love it? Or it's just, in between? And we have the Iguanodon here. This is the Dominion version. So there's like two different variations of some dinosaurs. Depends on the movie. So we have a base iguanodon and we also have an iguanodon from the movie. I like to think of it as another species of an already existing dinosaur into the game. For example, the iguanodon right over here, I used to I used to think of it as a Camptosaurus, another iguanosaurus. Or another example like the Dreadnoughtus. There's two different type of variation of Dreadnoughtus. The Dominion Dreadnoughtus, I like to think of it as Argentinosaurus, since we don't have Argentinosaurus in this game as of yet. But hopefully we do get that beautiful sauropod. Oh, look at these iguanodons just roaming. See, this is one of the reasons why I love this game so much. Sometimes I just sit here and just watch these dinosaurs doing their thing, living their life. So cool. It's relaxing. We'll go up into these upper echelon into the safari walkway. Here's another glimpse of what I'm working on right now. That attraction would be a swampy wetlands attraction showcasing some dinosaurs like Suchomimus and the Dinochirus, some swamp-like dinosaurs. Hopefully I'll get that done sooner or later. Here's another view. Let me test the hotel if it has a good view too. It should. I tested out before making the video. Yeah, you can see it right over here. And yeah, that's it. That's the safari walkway. Okay, here's the sky view. Now, originally for the Camarasaurus exhibit was supposed to be a walk-in exhibit. It would start, I think, yeah, it would start from here, and it would, I'll just put a pathway, and the pathway will go all the way through here, doing a little thing, and it will connect up through here, and it will also connect up through here. But I took that out because it just looks so ugly, and I think the reason why is because the path that we have, it just doesn't mesh in with the environment. Like, I'm pretty sure this path supposed to be dirt. I don't know what this path should be. But what I really want in the game is, like gravel as a pathway or dirt or mud as a pathway to be an actual walk-in exhibit. Yeah, so I decided to discard all of that and just make one big habitat for these dinosaurs. But walk-in exhibit is something that I really like, especially going into zoos. And here's the safari. We have 5 species here. And again, they could just walk whichever they please. Walk through here. So yeah, it looks small, but it's actually a huge environment for them. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is, oh, excuse me, terrain's changing, terrain sloping. I do recommend for those who are new players or who wanted to play the game but don't know where to start, I say play around with the slopes. Trust me, it just makes the game more fun and makes your parks a lot more unique. We only have 4 options of the terrain options, so it's really not that difficult for you guys to actually play around. You can make small slopes like this. I mean, I don't know. It just makes them more fun and unique, in my opinion. So play around with the slopes. That's my number one recommendation in building your parks. I didn't really showcase the dinosaurs here, huh? I mean, it's just Camarasaurus. Again, just like Camarasaurus, it's not everybody's favorite. To me, though, it's in my bottom because of the skin pattern. I don't really like the skin pattern of the Camarasaurus. I do, however, love the Mayasaurus skin pattern. Especially this one, the bright red and this ghostly face, white in its all covered in its face. Very cool. There's some dinosaurs that I originally was supposed to be here, but I took them out maybe for another exhibit. Edmontosaurus was going to be in this exhibit as well, but I decided just to take it out and maybe make it into another safari area. Nigerosaurus was another dinosaur that originally was going to be here, but again, took that out for another exhibit that I want to build in the future. But I felt like, how many dinosaurs in here? Five? Five dinosaurs right here is enough. You don't need to overflow with so many dinosaurs. Oh, let me go to first person. My goal here is to reach 5 stars. So right now I have 3 and 3/4, I'll say. 3 and 3/4 star rating. So hopefully by the end of the series we'll get 5 stars in this park. Myosaura here. Yeah, this is like so relaxing, you know what I mean? Where are all my guests? Okay, they're all here. They're all here. Okay. I was getting a little worried. Oh man, there's not a lot of guests here. Maybe it'll take time. It'll take time. I just barely made this, so we'll have some guests roaming around. There's a couple coming. Oh, there's a lot here. Okay, they're coming in. They're coming in. Okay, so future projects. Again, I'm gonna make a swamp attraction for some of the swamp dinosaurs, as I mentioned earlier. I also have a dinosaur here already waiting to be into their enclosure, the Apatosaurus. So maybe I'll just add it somewhere around here. Just need to figure out what the layout of the park would be. And yeah, that is, we already covered the bottom of the map. Now we're gonna move up into the center of the map. So what I'm thinking is that this would be the swamp area. I also want to make Asian paradise for our Asian dinosaurs. Up here, I want this to be a somewhat of a lagoon area, and then the aviary walkway area, and then I don't know, an extra area, possibly the Cretaceous dinosaurs and all of that. And we should be done with this park. Hopefully my park stays still stick up and doesn't crash. So far so good. Everything's looked more smoothly. Again, the entrance is really good at having. I felt like it's not crashing or lagging. Usually in consoles this should be lagging right about now if I don't have more than one entrance. I'm probably gonna add another entrance here and another entrance here. Hopefully it does work out and we're not gonna have any more lag. Oh, I have another entrance here. So another advice: have more entrance into your park. Maybe it will not lag as much. For Brachiosaurus Island and the Safari Walkway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Look at the Brachiosaurus in the background. I really love that. Yeah, so this is it for me, Joy Plays and Build, and hopefully I'll get episode 5 up and running before Planet Zoo. And please do get excited for Planet Zoo is coming into the consoles. It's a game that I've been waiting for 4 years. 4 years, and I can't wait to play, showcase, do some speed builds for you guys. So anyways, yeah, please do subscribe for that, Joy Plays and Build, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.